Okay, students. So today, let's now look at three-dimensional geometric figures formed by cubes. Okay. Now, look at this 3D geometric figure. You see, this is what we called the front view. Then this one, it is the side view. Okay, and of course, we have this one as the top view. Okay, now when we draw two-dimensional figures of the front view, the side view, and the top view, so we will see that this is the front view, okay, and then this one is the side view, and of course this one will be the top view. Okay, but now when you look at the front view, you will only see 4 cubes, but behind them we are having very many other cubes, as we are going to see. Still applies to the side view and of course the top view. You see that? Now, to understand this very well, let's consider this 3D geometric figure. Now, from the front view, this one, we are having 3 columns. We are having, let's call this column 1. We call this column 2, and we call this column 3. Okay, now when we look at column 1, you will notice that it has got 3 levels. This is column 1. Look at the levels 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's try to draw that. Remember, we are considering the front view. Okay, let's say that this is the front view, and we are talking about column 1. So for column 1, and we see that it has got 3 levels. One, 2, and 3. Then we go to column 2. This one, it has 2 levels, 1 and 2. So we draw them here. Okay, and then the third column. Third column has got 1 level. Okay, now we get back to column 1. Column 1 has got column 1 and level 1 has got 2 cubes. You can see this part, but behind it, we have their other 2 cubes. We can say that, so column 1, level 1, here, we have 2 cubes behind, okay? Even level 2, this one, we have 2 cubes behind. And this level 3, we have 1 cube, okay? Now we talk about column number 2. Column number 2, level 1, it has got 2 cubes. You see this one in front, and there is 1 behind this one. So we write here 2. And then level 2 of column 2, it has only 1 cube. Okay. Now, we talk about column number 3. Column number 3 has one level and with one cube behind. You see, in front, we don't have there any cube. So that's why we have got to write 1. You see? So when you look at the front view, this is what you can see. But these numbers that we are writing, they show how many cubes are there. Okay? Let's talk about the side view. Side view. Okay, so let me erase this so that everything can be seen clearly. Okay, now this is what we call the side view. Now for the side view, you see that we are having 2 columns. This, let me call it column 1, and this one I call it column 2. Okay, now let's talk about column 1. Column 1 has got 2 levels. You can see this one and this one. Okay, so let's draw column 1 with 2 levels. Okay, then column 2 has got 3 levels. You can see 1, 2, and 3. So let's have 3 levels. Okay, now let's try to number the cubes that we have got. When we get back to column 1 and we look at level 1, you see in front we have 1, but behind there is another cube. So here we write 2. And second level, we have only 1 cube behind. In front, we don't have any cube. So we write 1. Okay. Now we go to column number 2. Column number 2 and level 1, we have 1, there is another one, and another one. So we have 2 cubes behind and 1 in front. So that's why we have got to write 3. Okay. Then level 2, we are having 1 in front and 1 behind. So we write 2. And level 3, we only have 1 cube, this one. So we write 1. You see that? Okay. Now let's talk about the top view. Top view. And now let me erase this one. So this is the top view. Now, when you look at this 3D geometric figure from the top, you will be able to see the image that is in this form. It will have 2 columns like this one and this one. Okay, so let me try to draw it here. It will look like something like this. And you see this column will have 3 levels. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Let me try to make it so perfect. Okay, and then this one has got 2 levels. Okay, now when you look at this point, this cube, down we have got there 3 cubes. So that's why here we will write 3. Then here we have 2 cubes. This one, and there is another one below this one. Okay, and then this one, it is only 1. Then we go to this column. You will see that here we have got 2 cubes, this one and another one down. And then here we only have 1 cube. So we write here 1. You see that? So this is how we can present the final images showing the two-dimensional images as viewed from the front, side, and top. Okay? So I hope you have really understood this one. Now let's have another example so that we can understand this very well. Now, look at this 3D geometric figure. Remember, we will need to view it from front, then we view it from the side, and we view it from the top. Okay, now, as usual, let's begin from the front. Remember, this is the front. Okay, now let's check how many columns do we have. How many columns can we see from the front? You see, we have, this is column 1, and this is column 2. You see that? Now, column 1 has got 4 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's draw that here. One, two, three, four. Okay, and now column 2 has 3 levels. You can see 1, 2, 3. Let's draw it here. Okay, now let's see then how many cubes do we have for each level. This level, we have only 1. Even here we have 1, even here we have 1, we have 1. We don't have any cube behind. So we write 1, 1, 1, and 1. So for column number 2, also level 1, we have 1, level 2, we have 1, and level 2, we have 1. We don't have any other cubes behind. Okay, so that is how we can show the front view. Let's talk about the side view. Now, for the side view, once we view it from here, we only see only 1 column. If you're standing this side and you look at this 3D geometric figure, you'll only see 1 column. And now this 1 column has got how many levels? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it means that we will draw 4 levels. Okay, now you see that level 1 has got 2 cubes. There is this one and another one behind. So that's why we have to write 2. Level 2, we also have two cubes, this one and another one behind. Level 3, also two cubes, this one and another one behind. And the final level only has got one cube. So we will write 1, you see? So that is the side view. Now, for the top view, once you view this figure from the top, you will only see one column. You see one column, but with the two levels. So that's why we will draw it like this. Okay. Now, this level has got how many cubes below it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? No. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4, not 5. So we will write here 4. And this one has got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is how we can show the front view, side view, and top view. And also we indicate how many cubes do we have that cannot be seen. Okay, and how many are those ones that can be seen? Then we write their numbers like how we have seen in number 1 and number 2. So I hope this is enough for you to understand how to represent three-dimensional geometric figures formed by cubes. So thank you and have a great day.